That's so many R's! So many R's! Welcome once again to Tweet Tap, where we follow everyone so you don't have to. I'm your host, Mike Falzone. I'll be reading the internet to you this morning. Last night, Bill Clinton headlined the DNC. SNL writer Paula Pell tweets, "If Bill Clinton delivered my eulogy, I would wake the hell back up." Bill Clinton at your eulogy. Paula, there's a couple things you need to do to stay alive, okay? You need to breathe, you need to blink, and you need to poop. Get out of the coffin. And she'd be like, Bill! Because that's how women react to Bill Clinton. Bill! Headline topper Sandra Fluke spoke last night to a packed convention hall in Charlotte. She tweets, DNC 2012, thank you for such a warm welcome, but thank you more for standing for hashtag women. Hashtag women everywhere then responded with, you're welcome, hashtag our pleasure. Fluke, of course, became famous on a national level after being called a slut by Rush Limbaugh, the first person that should be handing out judgment. And that was for her stance on birth control and women's reproductive rights. Last night, while addressing the crowd at the DNC, she said, I'm here because I spoke out. And this November, each of us needs to speak out. But make sure it's one at a time, because if we're all speaking out, it doesn't sound great. Joseph Cannizzaro tweets, woman stung! Sound effects. Woman stung by $83,000 medical bill after scorpions attack her bottom. Scorpions, of course, the ass men of the arachnid world. This, of course, teaches us a valuable lesson, and that is to not sit on scorpions. It causes regret and apparently bankruptcy. That sucks. That's a real pain in the ass. Thank you. You were thinking it. The VMAs are tonight on MTV for some reason, and some of the featured artists are tweeting out their excitement. One Direction tweets, I hope you have seen our video on the internet, because it certainly hasn't been on MTV. No, that's not what they said, adorable little bastards. One Direction tweets, a shot of our final rehearsal before VMA show. Woo! Woo! One Direction! Woo! That's what I'd be saying if I was 12 and a woman. In other music news, Skrillex took to Twitter to announce an upcoming contest he's running for music producers. Skrillex tweets, wow dubstep. Also, he tweets, attention producers, : I teamed up with Beatport to launch my first remix contest for my track with Damian Marley. That's what you do when you're a producer now. If you don't feel like working, you crowdsource. We've got a link to that competition below if you feel you want to get your rip on. That's 2 shows in a row with the record scratching sound. Let's keep that going. Can we get a counter started? 2. I want to create as much work for the editors of this show as possible. Sorry. Waywire follower Roberto Ralla read and loved the latest Mashable story on verifying Twitter accounts. He tweets, OMG! Requestos para que verifique una cuenta en Twitter! For the full article in English, click the link below. I have to now babblefish what I just said. I would imagine that it has something to do with Twitter, and that's about as far as I got. From the horrific/inspiration department, this tweet. Woman throws severed head of her rapist into town square. Tells people this is the man who's been toying with her honor. Wow! That is the realest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. So that is Sparta! Put me in movies. I want to be in that movie.
This is Sparta!
Finishing with this amazing tweet from Neil Diamond. 2 fish swam into a concrete wall. One fish turns to the other and says, damn! Under boats and under logs, they swim into America. Impressions for days. This has been Tweet Tap. My name is Mike Falzone.